Hello, my name is Pam, and I just thought I would um, check in with you and tell you a little bit about what's going on. I'm 8 weeks post-op on just this past Friday, so I'm almost 9 weeks. Things are going pretty good. I haven't had an adjustment yet. I'm kind of in that debate about whether I need an adjustment, whether it's just kind of making bad choices. Having banding surgery is probably one of the best things that I've done for myself, but it's also been one of the most difficult. There's been times where I wish that I wasn't having that band, where maybe I would have used food as a comfort, or wanted to eat more and I couldn't. My band wouldn't let me and I got sick. That's happened about twice. Or when I just knew I couldn't have something even though I really wanted it. And food, what I'm finding out for me, has really helped me deal with a lot of things in the past. Maybe when stressful things were going on, or when I was upset or sad, I used food to comfort me. And now that's not there, or it's not as much of the quantity that I would like it. So your natural instinct is to want to try and find a replacement for that, and that's not always the best thing to do either, because a lot of the replacements, when you use different things for comfort instead of really finding out what's going on, a lot of the replacements aren't good either. Shopping, smoking, drinking. Mine is I like to go to the casino in Anderson, which is not good for me either. So trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with those kind of things, and maybe how to balance those things, and find different people in my life that I can use more to help me when I'm struggling with that. It's really been difficult because it's also a very private thing. If if you're obese, that it's really private, and you don't talk with a lot of people about those things. So to even share and talk about it here on this blog is really, really hard. But I think it's good, because if I put it out there, then it's honest, and I'm talking about those kind of things, and writing them down in my journal helps, because if you acknowledge it, then at least you're being honest with that. I used to kind of be of the philosophy that if you don't talk about it, then it doesn't really happen. So I'm working on that. I'm kind of a work in progress, and I just kind of wanted to talk about that, because I wanted people to know that if they're struggling with those kind of things, it's not uncommon. You're not alone or by yourself. It's pretty normal. A lot of the research, I've done a lot of research on banding, being the nurse coordinator for a bariatric program, and it's one of the things that we always talk about, and I always tell my patients, be prepared that this could happen. I just never thought it would happen to me, and that I would be feeling that way. I thought I was probably one of the best prepared person. I talked with our psychologist and worked with him a lot before surgery on kind of what to expect and what my support system was going to be, but I just kind of thought, yeah, I know it's good for my patients, but I really don't need it. Not true. It's so important. And if you're watching this and you're somebody that's just really thinking about banding surgery, or even bypass surgery, and you're not sure what you want to do, or if it's important for you to prepare emotionally, it's just important, as if not more important, to know what your plan is, how you're going to deal with stressful situations, and what you're going to eat during those times. It's really important to know about the surgery, but that is really the smallest part of this whole process. The biggest part is making the lifestyle change, and it's not something that just automatically gets switched on when you get up off the operating table. So I would encourage everybody to just find somebody, whether it's their own therapist, or it's a counselor, or it's a somebody, you're a pastor, but I would strongly encourage it to be somebody that is involved with wellness health and in the mental health field, to kind of help you through that. A lot of programs, well, most programs don't offer anything like that pre-surgery. You have your psychological eval. You go in, they say, you know, you're not crazy, you're not, you know, suicidal, and if those are the cases, then you're usually good to go. So, but that's important to get that. I would also strongly encourage you to seek somebody out on your own that you talk to about plans and lifestyle changes, and help you set up a plan for that so that you can be successful long term. I know I'm working on that, and it helps. It really is helping me deal with those kind of things. I still mess up quite frequently, but being honest with yourself is the first step. So I'm writing in my journal, and I'm talking to you on this blog. So hope it helps.